everybody. I mean, we just keep making changes. I'm going through changes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a new setup. You'll see us here on. I just realized we're recording, and the whole thing goes on YouTube now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that part. Yeah, so they're going to include that now.
It is what it is. You know, you got to let your personality show through. Is what we're.
Speaking
we're
of
seeing.
YouTube, we are on the YouTube now.
Yes.
We haven't really promoted it because we're still testing things out. And first video's kind of like we're not too happy about, but this upcoming one's going to be really good.
It's actually keeping us up at night.
Yeah, I haven't been able to sleep because of it.
Yeah. No, yeah, so we're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Anchor. We're on
Google.
Apple Podcast, Google, TikTok, Instagram. Shall I continue? Screw it. We'll get on Twitter next. We are we're out there. You know, we have our link tree in our bio on Instagram.
We're just waiting for the acclaim.
That's it. That's all we're waiting for, really. And we're going to stay consistent with our posting. If you know, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but if you've seen, we're on a little bit of a hot streak with talk clips.
Yeah, man, we got one every day, and we're going to try to keep that trend continuing, right?
Why not? I say why not? But today we have You Wouldn't Get It, episode 29. 29 of these things. You know, we're moving along pretty good. I mean, Chris, we keep talking about the work that we're putting into this podcast. What happened? What flipped a switch in us?
I'm not too sure. I don't know. I think we just, wanted to improve on the pod. I don't really know.
This is what they talk about. What I hope it is the period of. Okay, let me start over. What do they call it? The period. Compound interest. You know, you put work in, and that work goes on to the next work, and now we're starting to reap the benefits of compound interest.
Yeah. So with all that said, I think we have a good one this week. So let's start.
So too. 215-278-8898 is our number. Text us, call us. We'll mention you on the Fan 5. Always got to get that out of the way. Chris, what do we got first?
Yeah, so we have our controversial topic / opinion this week.
Ooh.
And we have a pretty good one, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so like how do we want to word this? Like it involves reincarnation. Like do we believe in it, I guess?
It's just like, we'll word it as controversial topic is reincarnation is real. But then also another controversial topic is reincarnation isn't real.
Right.
So
okay.
What do we believe about reincarnation?
Gotcha.
You want to start off?
Yeah. Well, I mean, from a realistic perspective, I don't think reincarnation is real.
Okay.
But I like the idea of it. Like, I like where these people are going with it.
What perspective do you believe it's real?
What do you mean? I don't believe any of it's real.
Well, you said from a realistic perspective.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm saying, like if we're talking logically, scientifically here, it's not real. But, I'd like to believe it is just because I think it's, interesting to think there's something after.
Yeah. We're both Catholics. Let's get that out of the way. Right?
Oh, yeah. Is that a question?
It's funny because I can't see you now, so I'm almost like Batman. I'm like trying to look at you.
It's funny because I kind of just, hear your voice.
Yeah. What?
So,
it's like, I believe the church's stand on it is that you just go to heaven and you're not reincarnated. But there's been times when, let's say, let's say you lost someone, right? And, at a certain point in your life, there's, a little, there's, a butterfly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You get one of those signs, the sky, it's, making a face at you with the clouds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or, sure. No, yeah, I know what you mean. A bird comes to your window, and it's like...
Just shits on your shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a seagull on the beach.
And I'm like, dude, that's definitely my uncle.
Yeah, that's what I always say.
You know
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
that's definitely Barbette, my dead dog. You know?
Yeah, bro, that's exactly my point.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Here's kind of a fun question I think we wanted to hit on.
Go ahead.
All right, hypothetically, reincarnation's real. What would you morph into if you had the option to, right?
Okay.
I feel like you wouldn't have the option if it's real, but if you did, what would you morph into?
There's a lot of options. I mean, I feel like being an alligator would be pretty badass.
Alligator's pretty cool because, I don't even care if you, even if I had a gun, I would be intimidated of an alligator.
If I had a tank, I'd be intimidated by an alligator.
And they're pretty cool. Water animal and land animal. It kind of gets the best of both
Does it have to be an animal, or can it be an inanimate object?
No, it could be, I guess it could be anything. If we're talking animal, I wrote that I'd like to be a raccoon. Because you got to hear me out. I feel like
I'm hearing you out.
I feel like they live a gritty lifestyle like that, Philadelphians really can relate to.
So I was walking to class the other day, And Chris, I'm walking down the street, and I'm on my phone listening to actually Joey Diaz on Joe Rogan's podcast. Look to my right, and a raccoon just sitting there like this.
Yeah, no, dude, the
I'm
raccoons are terrifying. though,
Sitting
when you
next to a
see them.
recycling bin, I'm like, dude, I appreciate reducing, reusing, and recycling, but what the
Or
hell's
maybe
going
like
on here?
if I'm being realistic, maybe like a sheep and like on like a living on a prairie or something.
Yeah, but
You know what I
a-
mean? It's a very, very relaxing lifestyle.
a wolf comes by and you're dead.
No, that's what we have the what's it called for? Who's the guy that like defend,
Shepherd.
The shepherd, yeah, that's what the shepherd's for, to fend off.
It's just, the wolf.
Plus, there's a pack of sheep. Hopefully.
You ever seen Boy Who Cried Wolf?
Yeah, well,
Colorized version?
yeah, I have actually. I've read it too, but
Yeah,
I mean,
because I directed it.
yeah, well, I'll take 100 sheep over 5 wolves.
What?
Yeah, like 100 of us, like as a herd, and like 5 wolves.
What are you gonna do? Bat them?
I don't know, dude. That's what we got the shepherd for with his big stick.
It's big. What?
His big stick.
What do you mean? So, okay, if it's an animate object, I think I would reincarnate into maybe like a lawn gnome.
Yeah, that's definitely not a bad choice. I mean, if we're talking inanimate objects, yeah.
Something that flies, maybe, dude. Like, what's the? Why not just
What,
be
like
a
a drone?
hawk?
Oh, a hawk. That's not a bad
Dude,
one.
a hawk is my final answer.
A hawk?
Yeah, you're just up in. What eats a hawk?
That's a good point. Yeah, you're kind of flying. I guess like an airplane turbine could, but I don't know if hawks get that high. But if they do, a turbine would definitely eat a hawk.
I did not expect that answer, but
That's
it's
a
fair.
great answer, right?
It's fair.
Yeah. But besides
It's
that,
fair.
not much, right?
Yeah.
A
I mean-
turkey vulture is not bad.
Like, what about like an what are those things called? An emu, maybe is it?
But
But they can't fly, can they? An ostrich.
No.
Like, who is gonna mess with an ostrich? But they're chill.
Yeah, ostriches are vibing. Like a kangaroo's. Now that's an animal right
Okay.
there. That's an
Now we're
intimidating
talking.
animal.
Now we're maybe. I mean, like a shark. I don't know. They kind of get like a bad rep.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the shark.
No. We already went over this. Sharks get a bad rep for a reason.
No, but sharks.
Like I
it's-
don't think we need sharks to like to keep the ecosystem like the way it is.
No, we
Like,
definitely do in the sea.
I don't know if you do. I don't
It's
think
the
you
food
do.
chain, brother.
No, I get that. I'm saying I think sharks are considered one of the animals that aren't necessary for the food chain.
You know what else is another one? Rabbits.
Why? Like what are you saying? Like what they do?
What the hell do they do?
They eat carrots.
I mean, when you see someone when people make the joke like they're blanking like rabbits.
Right. I get what
That's
you're
all
saying.
they do is reproduce.
Why are rabbits like a symbol of Easter? Like the Easter bunny.
Well,
What?
the Easter Bunny.
Like no, but like what's the? I don't get it. I mean, I guess I could apply that to everything, but
Yeah, what? Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know. I was just curious.
Someone took a risk and it paid off.
Yeah, you're not lying.
You know what the thing about sharks is? This is like sort of a joke. Sharks are like Republicans or Democrats. 1% of them give the rest of the 99% a bad rap.
Dude, that's actually a great
You know what I mean?
comparison, though. Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's like there's people going out and just eating humans, right?
Yeah.
But the rest of them are just trying to go to a coral reef and maybe take the family to see something.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know about all that.
Or
but-
eat a fish.
Yeah.
We eat fish.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess they do get a bad rap.
I think they do.
Maybe. Anyway, so that was our controversial topic.
Controversial
opinion.
topic and opinion. Let's
We pretty much just talked about what we would like to turn into.
which
if
animal
could,
we want
yeah.
to be. Let's go into Chris headlines that caught our eyes, and Lord Almighty, we have
Yeah.
a whale of a headline. Can you take them through, Chris? I get paranoid about the camera.
Oh yeah,
Just
you're
wanna
good.
make
Yeah,
sure.
go check. Yeah. So like this is a good one too, guys. It's mainly focused on the Oscars, like you probably could have guessed. So should we start it with the Oscars overall, or the incident?
Start with the big headline.
The big headline. All right, screw it, guys. We're going right into it. Will Smith smacks Chris Rock. I mean, unless you're living under a rock, you had to have heard of this, right?
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
I don't know. I'll preface it with saying Will Smith's out of line. Like,
Yeah.
when you go to these events, whether you like it or not, you expect these comedians to say these jokes. You know what I mean?
No, I can see where people are coming in because I believe the disease, and please, I apologize for him, but it's alopecia.
Yeah, it's alopecia. Yep.
And that's probably a tough, especially for a woman, it's a tough disease to go through.
Right.
I mean, you lose
yeah.
your hair, and And let's be real, like a guy loses his hair and he's bald, it's like no one bats an eye, but
Yeah,
a woman,
no,
it's
I
a big
agree.
headline.
I agree. Yeah, so I
What-
get it.
You know, but so I think, you know, whether that, but I also see people saying Chris Rock meant to say it as like, she looks like a badass.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
know?
you could
Like,
interpret.
she looks
You
cool.
could definitely interpret that a lot of ways. Yeah.
So it's up to interpretation. But if you didn't see it, guys, Will Smith, if you didn't watch the Oscars, Will Smith went on stage after. So the joke was Chris Rock said to Jada Pinkett Smith, who now has short hair, he said, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
Right.
And it pans to Will Smith laughing. And then it pans back to Rock.
yeah, but you know, and Jada looks pissed though.
Jada looks pissed. I mean, she rolls her eyes. And then we don't see those two for a little bit more. 10 seconds later, Chris Rock goes, oh, okay. We get a wide shot of Will Smith walking on stage, and he slaps Chris Rock pretty hard.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And then he sits back down and yells, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth."
Twice.
Yeah. At
Ye-
first, I feel like the reaction was everyone thought it was like fake or scripted.
Yeah, because Will was sort of, I mean,
The consensus now is it's real, right?
It's real,
Like,
yeah.
We have to all assume that you're an idiot if you don't think it is.
yeah, it's real. I'm pretty sure it's real. It's just like, first off, no matter what you think about Chris Rock's joke, he handled it pretty well.
Oh yeah, no, definitely,
know?
dude. He took that slap and just kind of like, you know, he was like a little shell shocked, and then
Yeah.
was just like kept going. It's all you can do, right?
Yeah, he collected himself. He didn't retaliate at Will.
I'm
now,
surprised with the way they handled the situation, like the venue.
Yeah.
What is it, the Academy?
the Academy.
Yeah, they did not handle that like I feel like they. I don't know.
Should've or
I
could've.
I guess it's tough because it's like Will Smith. You know what I mean? But
It's your best. I mean, let's be frank. Will Smith won Best Actor.
yeah,
the same
it's a
night.
really weird situation. Then his speech after was pretty wild.
To
too.
say unprecedented would be an understatement.
yes, I agree 100%.
But you can't do that. You can't. I mean,
No,
a lot of comedians came to Chris Rock's defense. A lot of people at the awards came to Will Smith's defense. I think it's just like they saw the person that actually hit him, and the dude's not retaliating. So obviously they're gonna go to the dude that hit him because he's
Right.
more upset.
Yeah.
But I saw David Spade talking about this. He tweeted a few things out about, you know, you can't keep a mental chart for the entire audience, and
That's a good point. I saw that.
and now, right, diseases are probably up there in terms of what you shouldn't joke about if we're getting granular like that.
Right.
But yeah, I know it's a crazy scenario. I mean, Twitter took to this like Twitter does, and Twitter blew up. And no matter how you think about the situation, there were some pretty big bangers of tweets.
You want to read some?
Let's read some. Yeah, you got them open.
I
Oh,
got
nice.
one.
Okay.
All right. This one's pretty. I like this one. This one's pretty basic, but I like.
Yeah.
It says, "It appears Will Smith's marriage is open to everything except jokes."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're not lying. I mean,
I mean, the dude. If you guys can't recall, the dude not so long ago, I mean, there was trouble in paradise, and that was not paradise.
yeah. I mean, his wife went on. I forget what show it is, but she pretty much talked about how she had an entanglement with that Augustus guy.
Yeah, an entanglement.
Yeah.
There
Which
was
is
some
a nice word for saying I cheated on my husband. but-
There's some great tweets of what Chris Rock should have said. I saw one of them was like, Chris Rock gets smacked, and he goes, "Well, that was quite the entanglement."
Oh, dude, that is a good one. I
That
like
would have been mic drop. And then I saw another one that was like,
Oh, that's good.
August was the dude that cheated that Jada cheated with, and he goes, someone was like, Chris should have turned around and said, "Man, I'm gonna feel that one till August."
Oh,
Dude.
dude, if he did that, and
thing
mic
would have
dropped,
erupted.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
There was some.
I just like you're not ready for that moment, but I mean, if he did come back with something like that, that would have been pretty good.
It's also like, dude, if someone made a joke to the same caliber about Will Smith, Jada would be rolling on the floor.
Yeah, no, that is kind
Let's
of
be real.
And like, I like David Spade's argument. Like, he's making jokes about tons of people. If he has to do research on every single one of them, to
Yeah.
like, you know, not that I'm saying this is right. I'm not justifying. I'm just saying, like, you know, it could get a little, like, you know, confusing. I mean, you know what I mean? It would take weeks to prepare that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Also, isn't there a? I don't even know how to say this. Isn't there a? Aren't there writers for that?
yeah, that's true too. That's what I thought. Like the people who like, you know, like check through what he's gonna say, they usually have that. Like Chappelle even has one of them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like to like be like, yo, she has like this or that. So I mean, is he like the sole, you know, person? I don't know. That's up to you guys. But
Yeah. I also saw another Will Smith on Twitter,
yes,
and it says Will Smith. It says he's basically a guy on Twitch, and he has 250,000 followers. I think he had maybe 25,000. He was verified, but he maybe had 10, 20,000 before this whole thing. And everyone was on his tweet. He tweeted something saying "Welp," and yeah, people just started going crazy.
Yeah, people loved it. Yeah.
On it.
Want to talk about the Oscars overall?
Yeah. So what else happened at the Oscars?
Yeah, so we had like Dune, the movie guys. You know, we love it if you've been,
Oh, yeah.
you know, a loyal listener. They won 6 Oscars, like cinematography, best original sound, all kinds of stuff, and I agree with all of them.
Well deserved.
Definitely
well
for that year.
Deserved.
We also had Zoe Kravitz's outfit. Zoe Kravitz was looking beautiful as always. Had a little something here. I said, talk about one of the most beautiful people in the world. I know she wouldn't ever want to marry me, but if she did, I'd do her bidding. Need a footrest? I'm on all fours.
In 3 seconds tops.
Yeah, no, like literally, I'd be on all fours. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But Zoe Kravitz is getting some hate right now.
to that extent, I don't know if I agree, but Zoe Kravitz is good looking.
Zoe Kravitz is top 3 in Hollywood right now, guys.
Why is she getting canceled?
I don't know. She had some weird comments to Will Smith's son, Jaden, and he's
I
like
see.
14, and she was just like alluding to like if he
Jaden's not
was-
14, is he?
I think he is.
At the current moment?
Yeah. Either or you know what? No. Maybe she said it to him when he was 14. I'm not too sure.
Jaden's like 25, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Is he?
That's what I thought too. Yeah. He's 23. But when
Okay.
he was 14, she made some weird comments to him about like I don't know what she would do in the future. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. But
Interesting.
yeah, definitely interesting.
So you're a big Zoe Kravitz fan then, yeah?
Oh, definitely. I
Well-
mean, I only know her from the Batman. That she's Lenny Kravitz, and I forget
Yeah.
the mom's names. Daughter, but
And you seem pretty intent on, I mean, if she married you, what would you
like
do?
I said, I would be probably her henchman if I had to be. You know
What-
what I mean? Like, fetch me this.
Right,
I'm on all fours.
right.
Galloping.
She had, yeah, interesting. Galloping?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like I said, never in a million years would she marry me. But if it was on the table,
Don't talk down on
Dude.
yourself like that, dude.
no, I'm just saying if it was on. Well, dude,
But I know what
she's
you're saying.
like with Robert Pattinson, bro. Like girls
Okay.
love Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson's on the set of Harry Potter drinking 15 coffees because he's nervous.
Okay, that doesn't mean girls don't love him. They like a quirky guy, maybe.
Yeah, so let's start being quirky.
Yeah, I guess so. I got to be quirky like
I mean,
him.
let's be real. Who's getting thirsted over these days? Timothy Chalamet and Jack Harlow. What am I doing going to the gym?
Yeah, that is facts,
You know what I'm
guys.
saying?
Like I'm out here working out an hour and a half a day,
I'm out here
Right.
on my phone
eating vegetables.
eating broccoli, organizing my workout, trying to get progressive overload so that Timothy Chalamet can have his shirt off, and people are like, "Wow, that's
They're like, we really like a body that's just naturally built. And I'm like, great.
back to the drawing board."
What about me? Am I the chum bucket? You know?
Addison Rae was at the after party. Pull up at the after party. I forgot. I talked to Chris about that. I was like, "Dude, why is Addison Rae there?" I forgot she had a movie.
Feels like a movie. It was trash. But
You know what? I'm not gonna dog her because, like, you know, you gotta let those people that come up sort of organically through apps like TikTok. I mean, that's what we want to do. We'll be at the Oscars next year.
Yeah, we'll be at the
Pin it.
Oscars.
Stamp it.
Trying to think what for. Oh, yeah. We'll probably be at the Oscars for like biggest like canceling of a podcast or something like that for some dumb shit we say.
Yeah, or something like Make a Wish.
Make a wish.
So we have a new segment.
That's
We have a new
great.
segment, actually. It's not really new. It is new.
No, it's definitely new.
We're going to start doing reactions. We realize, hey, we don't got to bring everything to the table.
Yeah.
You know, we can go out there, see what the world has to offer in terms of interesting storylines, and bring reactions in, or bring subject matter in, and we're going to react to it.
Yeah,
So
pretty
what-
much we'll have a different topic every week too. Like this week we have kind of like creepy stories or like
creepy stories,
short, weird, scary stories.
short, scary stories. I think it's
Thank
like
you. That's what I meant to say.
short, scary stories is like two sentence horror stories.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even want to read them, Chris.
We could just go back and forth.
Yeah, you take
I
the
was,
first one.
all right, just to preface really quick, not to talk too long.
Yeah.
We were reading these the other night, guys, to pick them, and it was nighttime, and like
Oh.
I've been having nightmares ever since we read them, just because some of them are just like weird. So
Yeah,
without
yeah.
further ado,
Go ahead with the first
yeah,
one. I
I'll
don't
do
want to
the
read
first
it.
one. So the first story. So I was sleeping, and in the middle of the dream, a character of my dream who was doing something turned her head, looked at me very seriously, and said, "There's someone in your apartment.
No.
Wake up."
Mm-mm.
I nearly had a goddamn heart attack, and my apartment was empty.
No, no,
Bro.
no.
That
No.
either wasn't a dream or if it was, that is terrifying.
Like, what?
I would check every corner of the house before I could go back to bed.
And
I
you-
wouldn't sleep.
And you know the character of the dream's head turned like this.
Oh yeah, slowly, very ominous, like.
Or it could have been a fast turn. Like they're just talking. There's someone in your.
Oh no, dude, that's
Dude.
even scarier, bro. That is actually even scarier if it's a fast one. I thought the slow one would be creepy.
See, I can't do scary stuff. I can't.
Dude,
not with other
can,
people.
but only if my boy's sleeping in bed with me that night. Like I can't do it
Uh-oh.
alone. You know what I mean?
You trying to watch a horror movie then?
Yeah, no, that's what I was alluding to.
Uh,
I ain't sleeping alone. You know what I mean?
yeah, dude, that's scary. Like, what do you even take from that? That you should check your apartment or move out or what?
Yeah. What is the dream trying to tell you?
Dreams
Like-
are terrible because like, aren't they just recollections of your whole day pretty much and what you're trying to learn?
Well, if that's the case, I told you 2 or 3 nights ago I had a dream of someone scalping my face.
Wow.
Like that is terrifying. I woke up in the morning and I literally grabbed my face immediately and was like expecting there to be like no skin or something, dude. It was terrifying.
That's awful. I had a dream this morning. I hate how you can't remember dreams.
Yeah, they always start to throughout the day get like, more foggy.
Yeah. Their dreams are interesting stuff. I'll take this next one.
Mhm.
Okay, this one says, I woke up to see my 75-year-old housekeeper sitting on a chair in my room facing me, staring, wearing an old World War II gas mask. I'm pretty sure it was sleep paralysis, though.
Dude, I don't care if it's sleep apnea. I don't care what it is. Sleepwalking, call it whatever you want.
I don't care if there's people doing studies on me while it happens.
Dude,
I'm out.
Dude, if I open my eyes and there is someone wearing a World War II gas mask staring
It's almost
at me,
funny.
it's on sight. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I mean,
You ever had sleep paralysis?
what if it was Laramie Tunsil? You know what I mean? how he had that viral picture of him?
Yeah. Then I'd be like,
Dude.
yo, dude, give me an autograph.
It would be less weird if it was like maybe your boy in the gas mask or
Sure,
like someone
sure.
else. But the fact it's the housekeeper, no. I've seen way too many scary movies to know that is a red flag.
The housekeeper, 75-year-old housekeeper at that.
Oh yeah, it's like what's that one where the guy's like a war dude and like it's like he like is blind but he can like hear it's like Get Out or something.
Lights Out.
Lights Out or something
Yeah.
like that.
Older-
yeah, that's
yeah.
what that reminds me of.
Dude, have you ever had sleep paralysis?
What's that when you can't move?
You can't move.
Yeah, I have.
I think I've had it
It's
before.
terrifying.
But I don't remember it. Luckily, I don't remember
Sometimes you have it and it's not like a scary dream, but other times you have it and you're scared and you're like, I can't move.
it. Yeah. I had this one dream one time. I'm not even going to go into it, but it was something similar. It would take too long to explain on this one.
Dude, that's good.
Trust me.
All right, I'll take the next one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my mom was driving and a guy ran out on the road. So she stopped so she couldn't hit him. It was nighttime, so it was pretty dark out, and 3 other men emerged from the forest around, all
Wow.
trying to use the door handles of her car to get in. She locked them luckily and gassed it to the nearest town. Dude,
Wow.
that's pretty creepy. I feel like there's a lot of stories of that.
Yeah, what is wrong with people, number one? And number two, I've heard of this happening, someone laying in the middle of the road. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, like, I guess you stop, but then when the people come out of the woods, it's over. You're dead. No, I don't even care if the doors are locked. You're dead. I don't know. They're lying. Because, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're done for. They have something planned out. They pop your tires, gas
Dude.
leak, something. You're dead.
That's scary.
That's pretty terrifying.
What are they trying to do? Carjack you?
That's a
kill
great
you?
point. What are they trying to do?
And
Kidnap you, I guess?
just I hate that's like a thing.
Like-
Like people's others like you can have a passion in life or you can have a job. These people go down a rung below that and they
Yeah.
just want to inflict harm on it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's a great point you brought up. Like, why are they doing it? Like, all right, hypothetically,
Rob a bank.
No, let's say the doors were unlocked. What were they going to do? Like, open it and then what?
Hey, can we get a ride?
slaughter you?
Hey, can we get a ride?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'll let all 8 of you in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they were going to do.
At that point, I'd offer them a ride if that's all they wanted.
I guess so.
What is going on? I don't know, Chris. I think this one's the scariest.
Really? I thought the World War II one, but this one's pretty good.
They're all pretty scary.
This one's interesting.
So this one says, my dad worked in a morgue during college in the 60s. One time on the night shift, he was training a recent hire who was wheeling a body down the hallway. The body was under a sheet, but all of a sudden, it started to sit up. The guy immediately freaked out, ran out the doors, and quit on the spot. Apparently, a dead body can have muscle contractions in the abdomen, causing it to start sitting up.
Dude.
No, I don't care.
No, I don't care. That's bullshit.
Like, I give a
Muscle contract? I don't care about. No.
To sit up, maybe if the thing moves a little bit, I'll act like I didn't see it.
He ran out, dude. If that thing sat up, I would literally give it a Mike Tyson right hook. Like, I'm
Dude.
not even kidding. If he was alive, he would be dead because I would not be resisting. Like, that is
Yeah, you'd finish the
terrifying.
job. Dude, like,
Oh, I'd put him down for sure.
let's be real. How much do you have to get paid to work at a morgue? Because there's no upside besides money.
Unless the owners of morgues probably make a lot of money. There has to be, because why else would you do that business?
Because I worked
Oh,
at
it's a family bit. I don't care if it's a family business.
all right, excommunicate me.
You got to be getting paid good money.
So I worked at a hospital, and they used to give us, they were called convenience trays or something along those lines, not convenience trays, but we would bring them up. And when you got one, you knew because there was a big cardboard cup of Joe coffee thing and a lot of cookies. And you knew this was basically you're taking it to a dead person's room.
Really?
So everyone would look at the carts, because I used to push carts at a hospital and take food to patients, and everyone would try to avoid it.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty weird, dude. That's really weird. What would you do if
Bro.
someone sat up while you're, like, wheeling their body?
Bro, I don't know. I really don't know, because there's a lot of times I used to have to take out the trash at this hospital job,
Right.
and I would be going down the hallway, and the morgue was blacked out, but I swear I would just keep my head down, and I'd have the trash can almost running with it.
Oh, I believe it, dude. It's scary.
It's scary. And why is the morgue so close to the kitchen? I guess they have to be on the same floor.
Yeah,
but
I know this, like, doesn't probably have much of effect, but I feel like it would affect the food.
like Chris, imagine
Like, I know it doesn't actually, but in my head,
in
like,
my head
I'd be
it does.
I'd be like, don't touch the food, like, even though they're dead.
Imagine being in an elevator, just you, with a dead person with a sheet over them.
Ooh, yeah, that's
I can't
creepy.
do it.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. I can't. Like,
How much are you
it's a
paying
special
me?
breed of people that can do that.
How much are you paying me?
I don't know, dude.
I can't. I'm not doing that.
Kudos to the. I don't know. What are they? A mortician, right?
Sure,
Or am I making that up?
we'll go with it. We'll run with it.
All right.
Cheers to the morticians. Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mortician and undertaker. Okay, good. Also known as funeral directors. All right.
Did you hear that loud knock?
Oh yeah, we're dead.
Um,
Oh wait, no, I have Amazon coming. All right, bet.
no, Chris. I'm talking about at the door right there because I think our sponsors are coming in,
Oh.
whether we like it
Oh
or
wait,
not.
that is them. Oh wow. There's
It might be the Amazon. Okay, do we have Amazon this week? I don't know.
Yeah,
that might be next.
I don't know. Check who the guest is, but
All right, guys. I'm gonna go check who the guest is up there. Hang tight, and hopefully we are living when we come back. So we'll see you in the second half of the podcast.
oh my God, they're in the vents.
Oh.
This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test.
Direct your attention to the closest screen for Will Smith and his publicist's public apology. All right, guys. So, 2022 Best Actor, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, West Philadelphia, born and raised up in this.
Let's get to the point.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I am here to
Apologize.
Yep, apologize for my actions,
For slapping Chris Rock, of course.
for using profanity at the Oscars in front of the Academy.
We need this soundbite of you apologizing for slapping Chris Rock, Will.
Okay, I am sorry for slapping Chris Rock
Great, we can wrap it up.
as hard as I did. I should have smacked that smile right off his face.
No, come on, Will.
Jesus, sorry. You're right. What I mean to say is that
Will, just tell the people the truth, that you're sorry for your actions and it's not indicative to the man you are.
okay, I could do that, yeah. I'm sorry for my actions, and that was not indicative of the man I am,
Perfect, we can cut it there.
because the man I am is better than Pac, he's better than August, or anybody who's trying to steal Jada from me. And I'll slap that zebra back to Madagascar 100 times if I need to,
Jesus
okay?
Christ, Will, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, man.
Will, God, you know what? Let's just get out of here. We got the sound bites, we're good. Everyone, he is sorry. This is a very tough time for him.
They just don't understand me, man.
Dude, let's be real. It's a G.I. Jane joke.
You son of a...
Salute to Will for
A good
apologizing.
apology.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, taking the high road. Yeah, the publicist dropped a little bomb at the end there. It felt like.
Yeah, no, he did. He really dropped a little diss in there.
Yeah,
Smooth.
diss track. Not bad for a lady rat.
No.
So guys, we switched up the sort of, not really the order. We just put our fan 5 here and have made some cuts to the college corner and sports. We just figure it's better to answer questions from you guys because a lot of times they were coming in on those subjects anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
So we have this week, we had one question come in. Won't obviously say who, but the question from this week from our fan 5 was, how did you get into the gym and fitness?
That's a good question.
It is.
For me, I mean, specifically the gym, like I got into like working out a little bit. What?
What's going on with...
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So like, I feel like I got into the gym like 8th grade. I was like a little chubby. So like, I
Sure.
played football and they made me like run around with a trash bag, which I think is like a black trash bag, which I think is very illegal.
Silver
So
Linings
I lost a
Playbook.
lot of weight, and then ever since then I just like kind of like worked out at home. And then my dad took me to the gym and just kind of one of those transitions. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it was, it just came at the result of being skinny and being like, huh,
Yeah.
maybe I shouldn't be.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what happened to me.
You know, or just whatever is like, you know, I kind of want to just change my body and understand and come to the realization that like that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Taking it really philosophically. But yeah, my dad got me into Nirvana, which is a gym.
Classic gym, guys. You got to check that out before you guys
Yeah.
croak.
Yeah, Nirvana's a great gym. Then spent the days at Retro,
Yep.
Temple's gym, right? And I've started to actually take it. Just sort of starts along like you take it more seriously. Like I think this is something I think, Chris, we both go through. I think everyone goes through the phase of thinking that you need to just start like bulking up to be I don't know Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, like sophomore year, me and Steve would eat boxes of cereal.
Boxes.
Like Captain Crunch and stuff, thinking we were going to get huge off it. And,
Yeah.
Like, looking back at it, that was idiotic.
It's awful. It's all carbs and sugar.
Yeah.
And we might as well. Yeah. That's not how you do
Definitely
it.
wasn't the best way to do it, yeah.
And
But-
we'd be getting those retro protein shakes and Jamba Juice. I would be
Yeah.
getting a lot of.
Yeah.
It transitions from a while where you're just like, I have to eat as much as I can to get bigger,
Yeah.
to where nowadays I do a lot of like intermittent fasting, and I'll go back and forth between a vegan diet, vegetarian diet, and more recently with the summer coming, I'm starting to put more protein into my diet, eating chicken, eggs, seafood.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like,
I like the gym bro diet, but like not to like the hardcore extent. Like I feel like I like to like try to enjoy what I eat. I think
Right.
that's an important thing, or else it won't be sustainable. Where like a lot of people would be like just chicken and rice.
and yeah,
That's not like, in my opinion, I wouldn't want to eat that every day. So
Yeah.
you gotta like mix in like fun things and like try to make it enjoyable.
yeah. It's all about what I've realized, because Chris, when we started going to the gym, or at least when we started going to the gym together and like talking about it and becoming friends around it, I felt like it was very much a let's put up as much weight as physically possible,
Yeah.
and let's just focus on. I mean, I be eating protein bars like I don't even know, like they were ice cubes, if that even
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Just popping them in, no consequence.
Yeah, I feel like after like the first couple of years of being a gym bro, you just kind of are like, all right, like it's either like at this point it's either you take steroids or you don't. And like I think me and you we don't take
Nah.
steroids, so it's like I'm just like, all right, like I'm not gonna get that much bigger because I'm
Yeah.
natural. Like now I just want to be healthy and look good. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like you get my
right.
point. Like I'm not trying to be built like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just want to look like
Yeah.
someone's like, oh yeah, you got like nice biceps. You look like you're in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went over this already before. I'm trying everything in my power to get over like my height problems. So I mean,
Hey,
So, like, dude, like,
same
we're
here,
in-
brother.
we're in decent shape.
You know?
We're hard workers. Like that's all you can do.
Yeah,
Try to feel good and have good energy by working out and
Yeah,
eating
bro.
healthy, right?
yeah. I mean,
We have like a similar vision. We
Yeah.
like go about it differently, but we're pretty similar.
and I mean that's how I got into fitness. But at the current stage, it's a lot more about how I feel
Yes, me
than
too.
just how I look.
Yeah.
Because for a while it was just okay, how do you look? But it wasn't taking into account the effects of like no cardio or or I don't know, just going in to get a pump or something like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, I agree.
Now I'm much more, at least I'm much more focused on cardio because I like the way it makes me feel to actually do the things I want to do. Like I can play sports for longer. I can feel more mentally clear when I'm doing my work.
Yeah, dude, I agree. I think the biggest part of the gym, not only do I think it make you like live longer, healthier,
Yeah.
I genuinely think like we solve a lot of our problems through going to the gym. If that makes any sense. Like,
Honestly.
it's a mental health like improvement, like stress reliever kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Like I go to the gym, my day is infinitely better. I feel better about myself.
Yes.
My mind is clear. Like that's just what I experience. I think you can relate, right?
It's just fantastic. It's like on days that I don't work out first thing in the morning. Honestly, I feel more sluggish than
I do notice you work out 7 days a week. That's crazy. Like I work out 5 days a week because my joints can't handle it. But I'll do cardio on the 2 days I'm off. Like I'll do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make up for it. So
Yeah, my thing with that is like I'll go back and forth. So I'll try to hit 7, but I go to the gym 7 days a week. That doesn't mean I do weight training 5 or 6.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The 7th day is, I mean, if I get in there and I have some time, I'll just start doing like miscellaneous exercises.
Yeah, no, I
Like
can
maybe
relate.
some what do you even call it, rear delt rows or like cable crossover. Really light stuff. Just get the body moving. Some abs, cardio. It's like I just like getting in there because it starts to boom kick my day off a little more, and also like yeah.
Yeah, it
don't
really
know.
does. Me, like we went over this in earlier podcasts. We could talk about gym stuff
Oh.
and health related stuff
Oh.
forever because I feel like me and you are really passionate about it. But like I said, if you don't go to the gym, try to get in there.
Yeah.
You don't need to do 7 days a week if you don't want to. Start off light. You know what I mean? Like do 3 days, 4 days, whatever you can
Exactly.
do. And I think your life will definitely improve from that and eating healthier, right?
I think so too, and keep in mind what we said. Not that we're like fitness experts, but it's been a journey. It's
Yes.
been let me get in there and start moving stuff around that I don't really know what I'm doing. Probably form's bad unless you get someone to show you for the
Yeah.
first 6 months to a year.
That's what YouTube's for.
Yeah, and
Right.
then just keep learning, keep improving. Okay, here's what I want to look like, or here's how I want to feel. So I'm going to eat this diet and work
Yeah.
out this way, and then you get to a good point.
And like one side note before I don't want to harp on it too much
Yeah.
longer, but like for people who are like embarrassed, I feel like a good thing is like at least from my experience, for someone me and you have went for years now, literally nobody cares what you're doing for the
No.
most part. Like
Everyone's in there trying to get there.
I literally am on my phone watching a podcast, just trying to get out of there.
Yeah,
You know what I
seriously.
mean? Like I'm not paying attention to what you're doing. So like try to get over that hump of being like nervous about what other people think. Oh, people
Yeah.
are looking at me. No, nobody's looking at you. We're all just trying to get out of here and start the day of work or whatever you got to do in the day. Right?
And if someone's looking at you and like making fun of that, then they're just whack. You
they
just
got
gotta,
an ego problem. Bro.
Yeah. Then you know what they're doing is they're sitting there saying like, oh, you know, I'm huge and I'm a gym bro or girl,
Yeah.
and like this is my entire personality and I attach all of my security to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So
You
just
know?
look at them like, oh, you're just insecure.
Yeah.
That took a dive.
Yeah. No, it
But-
was fun though. I think that can relate to a lot of people, right?
Yeah. And we might as well just hop right into our philosophy segment.
Yeah, guys. One of our favorite segments of the week. You know this already. I think I have a good question. We were choosing between two, but we went with this one.
Yeah, philosophy segment this week is going to be fire.
What things hold you back from doing the things that you really want to do?
Yeah.
This is a really great question. And
Something that I ponder a lot.
Dude, me too. Me too.
And the question is off the bat, like obviously we have to define what do we want to really do.
Yeah,
First?
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So how would you define that, just so we can set the ballpark? Like,
I think what you really want to do is I'm not going to make it too specific, but like whatever you get the most enjoyment out of and doesn't feel like work is probably
Yeah.
what you want to do. Like I don't know, maybe reading, starting a YouTube channel, I don't know, becoming a professional athlete, anything that you
Yeah.
enjoy doing that doesn't feel like work, right?
yeah,
that
something you're just so interested in.
Yep.
And the thing, keep in mind, is like that doesn't have to be your thing forever.
No,
Just
no.
what you're interested in at the moment.
Dude, that's a great point. Yeah,
You
I
know?
like that a lot.
Like keep in mind, first 2 years of college, I was all in on we'll say year of college. I was all in on sports management.
Yeah, I
And
wanted
I was
to
like-
be a dentist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like those are very different to what we're on like the track of doing now.
And now what do? Well, I do sales for a tech startup, but it's like I want to be a filmmaker. I want to be a podcaster.
yeah,
I want to be a stand-up comedian, an actor. Screw it. I like music, but I don't think I'd ever want to put in the effort to be a musician. Maybe like lower level.
yeah.
and be able
And
to
who
place
knows
it.
where you're going to want to be in 5 years?
Who
right?
knows
Yeah.
tomorrow if I'm just gonna be like, yeah, actually, all I want to be is an actor.
Right.
All I want to be is a filmmaker. So it's like, get that off the bat. But what keeps you back? It's crazy because, I mean, this is where we deep dive into things. It's like, Chris, we have visions of the things that we want to do, and like, what happens is I think sometimes not just us, but the world, people with visions allow society, some people who don't have visions, to sort of throw them off the path because they sell one way or another. They sell this I guess, for lack of a better word, they sell their own vision of everything being like chill where they're at, and you don't have to work hard and you can relax. But it's like, honestly, some of the times I felt most fulfilled and most relaxed were after I went and put in a ton of work to something I'm really passionate about.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair.
You know, so
And,
they'll
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think there's a couple things, but like what specifically holds like me back sometimes from doing things. I think I've definitely gotten over the hump of some of them, but I would say like the pressure of like what people think about you.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. It's definitely something that can like hold me back from doing things I want to. Like whether you're embarrassed of starting a podcast like we're on right
Yeah.
now and posting videos and like will people even like it?
That's a
Are
good
we
point.
wasting our time? Like that whole idea of like just what people think about you and judgment.
Yeah, it's one of the if not the biggest one. I mean, obviously
I
you have
agree.
external substances like you could say alcohol can hold you back.
Yeah.
You could say like obviously
Or
drugs.
work. Some people have to work 80 hours a week to
Yeah.
to live. So like maybe
Exactly.
they can't do those side things they want to do. There's a lot of things. But for,
Yeah.
for me personally, I'd say it's definitely the pressure of like what people think about me,
Yeah.
which I've gotten over the hump of for sure. But
And that comes in so many different forms, which is why it's tough to deal with. Because, like, Chris, I mean, we both talk about it. There's so many times when I'll just sit there and be like, yeah, you know what? I don't know about the podcast. I don't know.
yeah,
I just don't know if what we're saying or doing is resonating with people. I don't know if we're gonna reach that, if we're gonna turn that corner.
Mhm.
But like, a lot of times those thoughts are easily dispelled once I get into the weeds of working on this thing, and I'm
oh
like,
yeah,
you know what? I'm passionate about it. I have a good time doing it. I look forward to it.
Mhm.
So I should just keep doing it. And other people liking it doesn't really determine it as a success.
no, and also like I think me and you talked about this, like having like a good partner, like having
Yeah, bro.
me or you, like
Sheesh.
maybe one day I'm down about like
Ugh.
doing this pod, another day you're down.
Yeah.
But, like having the other person be like, dude, come on, who cares? Like it's fun, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Even days when we're both down, we'll just turn it into something funny.
yeah, we just start cracking up. We're like, can the thing.
Yeah, get it out of my face.
We're like,
Take
who
the
cares?
TikToks down. TikToks get zero like no, but in the long run, it's not going to matter because we're going to keep getting better at our craft, and
Yeah.
we're just going to keep improving. And
And if it
inevitably,
fails, what do we lose?
and there's and redefine failure.
Dude,
Like,
that's a great point.
we could do this for the rest of our lives, and all of a sudden, I have hours, days, maybe weeks of footage of me talking with one of my best friends about what's
That's
going on right now in
facts.
my life and pop culture.
That is so facts. And
You
what
know?
you could take away from it as well is that we won't have a regret of not trying.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, we can. We'll never be. We might be able to say, like, we can say stuff in the micro, right? You should get yourself to a point where you can have regrets in the micro, but you just keep on working on those. But you don't want to have macro regrets. It's like you don't want to be sitting there thinking, man, if I just picked up the guitar one day when I was 20,
Yeah.
I might be a musician right now. You can
Yeah,
have the
that's
regrets of
facts.
saying, oh, dude, I should have played the G chord here because it would have been a great improvisation. I'm going to do that next time.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't want to have those macro regrets.
Dude, I don't want to be on my deathbed and like be saying like, damn, I should have at least tried to be Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I'm being so seriously. At least I could say that, hey, I tried. Like
right?
people might not have liked it, but
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like, and that's my exact point. It's like I could go by and not try to do the things I want to do, but why would I want to do that?
Dude, yeah.
And once you get yourself into that position, it makes it I don't want to say it makes it easy, but it puts good pressure on you because you're like, okay, I see. Basically, you want to be like, I see the end result if I keep going in this direction.
Right.
So then if you start going up, you're like, okay, it redefines what you see. And that's the key. But like we said,
And we learned a lot from this.
a ton.
Like-
we act like we're signing off for good.
No,
But
no,
guys,
but I'm
we
just
learned a
saying,
lot from-
like we learned how to even start a podcast, get on all
Learned
these
so much.
platforms, edit videos, like all
Growth.
the stuff that I probably especially the career path I'm on, would probably never have to do.
Yeah.
I've at least tried. You know what I mean?
Growth has been exponential. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
I
Even-
agree.
And the funniest part is, even when you think like you're in a good spot with the podcast, like 14 days ago to 21 days ago, we thought we were in a good spot. We're in such a better spot right
Yeah,
now,
like-
and we're just going to keep improving. So it's like, here's the thing.
The podcast is way more interesting now than it was 14 days ago, in my opinion.
And I was talking about this with somebody, but it's like, you have to keep those things in mind, and you have like, what the question? We go back to the question you're asking. What things hold you back from doing the things that you really want to? The reality is, you're not gonna be able to maintain working. How many hours are there in a week? 168 hours, I think there are in a week. You're not gonna be able to maintain. You don't even want to do that. So it's like, you need to decide what you're gonna do with that time that isn't spent with work,
Mhm.
and if it actually matters to you. Like, for example, going out with your boys, right? Like, you have to pick what frequency you enjoy that at,
Yeah.
and what frequency it doesn't match. It doesn't mess up your stuff. But it's like,
No, I agree. Is there anything else besides like I said, and I think you definitely agree with me on it, like pressure of like people's opinions or judgment? Like, is there anything else that bothers you? Like, that's really the number
yeah.
one thing for me.
well, let's talk about self-limiting beliefs. They're
Gotcha. I like that.
They
I
suck.
didn't think about that.
and you have to get past. Dude, I'm making this short film right now, and the same thing happens with the podcast. And it's sometimes maybe I'll wake up, or I'll just get to thinking. It's never when I'm in the flow state about it.
Dude, that's
then,
facts.
Because then I'm like, no, this is fire. But also, I'll be like, man, what am I making this story about? Does this story need to be told? We're trying to get equipment locked down right now and dates locked down. I'm like, geez, this is a ton of work. Like, is it worth it? And it's like, you have to bring yourself to that goal at the end, that vision. It's like, yes, this is worth it, because you're so excited about it that you just need to do it. And it's like, those self-limiting beliefs can be scary.
Dude, that devil on the shoulder, man. It's really easy to just like cave in and be like, nah, I'm just gonna do, like the basic,
Yeah.
thing I'm doing, like just go
Right.
to school, start a career. But hey, I'm trying, man.
What's your experience with like self-limiting beliefs?
Oh no, dude, I'm the same as you. I experience them all the time. Like, even with just to compare to this podcast, like some days I'm like, dude, like I could have this extra couple hours a week
Right.
between editing and recording to do anything. But when I really think about it, what would I actually be doing? I'd probably be
Right.
just sitting there watching Netflix. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I already get my homework done and my schoolwork done in a week.
Yeah.
So clearly, with that extra time, I wouldn't be doing more
Yeah.
work, right? Like, maybe read a book now. I'll probably watch a movie.
Yeah.
Or like,
Which I love watching movies.
which I love
but-
watching movies, but I already do that still. Like, everything I do right now, I haven't limited myself.
But Chris, I don't even mean to talk us up or anything. But how much better does watching a movie on a Wednesday feel when you've recorded a podcast?
Yeah, no, it feels like today I worked out. I did my schoolwork. I have work this weekend. I did a podcast, and I can watch that movie, and it's like a reward.
Yes.
I ate healthy. Like, you
Yes.
know what I'm saying? I'm
It's
like,
beautiful when life just
that's
gets
a great
moving
point.
like that.
Yeah, it is, and it's cool to look back and be like, wow, like I actually accomplished a lot in the day.
Yeah, and those are the things that recharge you. Like, think about, for us, think about how many movies we've watched and have been like, we got to talk about it on the pod.
Yeah,
It's all, we got to make a skit about this or that. It's like,
Mhm.
you need to find that balance, and that balance is just understand your point of diminishing returns, which is like, I'm going to work. Okay, well, 4 hours on this produced, let's say 100% output, but
Right.
6 hours is going to produce an 80% output. So
yeah. It's
I'm
all
going to
about
stop.
the marginal cost.
I'm going
guy.
to stop at 4 hours so I can just enjoy myself.
Yeah,
So yeah, I think that's a good summary of
I
what
like that
things
a lot.
hold you back. Like, it's self-limiting beliefs, it's judgment from other people, it's external substances. But if you get a hold on all those things, and remember, it's a journey over time. And I'm not there yet. Chris ain't there yet, I don't think.
no. I'm gonna quote Dune: "Fear is the mind killer."
Fear is the freaking mind killer.
I actually
man.
love that quote. I always think about that whenever I'm scared to do something, or
Dude.
something intimidates me. I'm always
Fear-
like, take a second, close your eyes. Fear is the mind killer.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the 1,000 little deaths before the one true life, I
Yep.
think it says.
Mhm.
I used to say that to myself before cold showers.
Mhm. Oh yeah, dude, that thing, the cold shower, you have to mentally prepare
Yes,
yourself for
you
it.
do.
And I also
Um,
want to preface it with saying, like, we're just telling our opinion. Like, if
Yeah,
you,
oh,
you
yeah.
genuinely like enjoy just like doing whatever you're doing, and it doesn't feel like you're doing some crazy ambitious thing, that's fine. A lot of people do. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I have for a long period of time. Like, who cares? Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. You know what I'm
It-
saying? We're just telling you our side. That's
There's
why I wanted to
ambition.
preface that.
There's ambition in everything.
Yeah.
You know.
There's ambition in going to work every day and enjoying your night, and that's it. Like enjoying your
Yeah.
family, friends. Like you don't have to be doing some crazy sting on the side, and you know what I mean. That's just what
Yeah.
me and Steve like to do to get enjoyment out of our day, right? That's just
Yeah.
one example.
But I think our main point is like, be honest with yourself, self-reflect, and be like, is this what I want to do? Yeah. Let's rock.
I like that. Let's end it there because that was a fire
Yeah.
philosophy segment.
I think so.
I think a lot of listeners could take away from that.
We
We're
hope.
not trying to act like we're Socrates or
Please.
anything, but
all that's jokes.
we're just sharing our opinion.
We're just learning. We're
Yeah.
learning with you guys, and yeah, it's
we're
fun.
living, man. LIVIN.
JK Levin. What we got next?
Guys, we have a great
Oh.
top fives. What a transition from such a serious topic to this.
Yeah, this is a great top 5.
We have top 5 dad sayings.
Mm.
You know, things your dad will just blurt out, and you're like, did he really just say that? Like,
And things that you can relate to other people because they'll say their dads say it too.
yes.
And I've always said this. This is a joke of mine. Dads are nothing more than stand-up comedians who don't give a shit what the audience thinks.
Dude, that is facts.
They just go around all day cracking jokes. They don't care how many times the audience has heard it. They got the same audience. It's the immediate family. But it's still hilarious every time.
yeah.
They don't miss.
Without
Pops
fur-
don't miss. Especially my dad and your dad, I think they don't miss.
Yeah,
I
no,
can say that
yeah,
confidently.
Yeah, they just say like these lines, and you're just like, yeah.
I'm like, dude, that needs to be, the amount of times my dad said something, I said, that needs to be framed on my wall.
Yeah. And you're just sitting, no, but you just like kind of take it in. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
they're all, yeah. It's great. What's
They're
your,
usually subtle too.
yeah, exactly. What's your number 5 for top 5 dad sayings?
We're just gonna rattle off each
Yeah,
of
go
ours.
ahead. 5 to 1.
Yep. Yeah. So number 5, I have hold your horses. It's just a stupid one. Like it's like, I don't know. I don't even know what to respond to that.
Hold
one
your
with.
horses. It's like, what?
Number 4, guys, I have ready to rock and roll. This is like when the party's dried up and you're like, you know, usually like your mom is like, all right, like, honey, we got to get out of here, say something. So your dad's like, you know, stepping up to the plate. He's like, ready to rock and roll, kids. Like it's time to go.
Dude, I've heard that. Oh my
You
God.
know what I'm saying? Like that's so classic. Like everybody in the family's probably saying that.
The way you just said ready to rock and roll, kids, gave me nostalgia.
It's just like you know, it's just like a good way to like.
Yeah.
And they're announcing it to everyone so they know like it's time to leave. But you're still 45 minutes more saying goodbye, right?
Yeah. And you know what else this one's good for? Is when you're in the car ready to go to vacation and you think
Oh, dude.
you think everything's packed and he's like, we ready to rock and roll?
Dude, that just brought back like what's that called? Like deja
Nostalgia.
vu,
Yeah, nostalgia.
nostalgia. Like holy crap, that is great.
Dude.
That's a great point. Number 3, guys, I have Watch It, Buster. This
Yeah.
is just like when you're like, what? Watch it,
Who's Buster?
watch what?
Dave and Buster's? What are we
Yeah,
talking
what
about?
the hell? Watch it, Buster. Watch it, Buster. Like
It's always when you're like I don't know, like I don't even know when it happens. Watch it, Buster. It's when like your daughter brings home a boy
yeah.
and he like tries to sneak around you because the dad's like this.
Yeah, or not even that. Like he like tries to joke. He's like, "Oh, dude, like I treat your daughter like great or something." You know what I mean?
You know, watch it, Buster.
And you're like, "All right, watch it, Buster. You're not that like you know what I mean." He's trying to act like he's close with the family already. You're not that close yet. Watch
Yeah,
it, Buster.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, be careful.
Oh, that leads way into my number 2. My number 2 is you're on thin ice, pal.
Yeah.
This is one like I feel like dads use when like they're really starting to get angry and
Seriously.
they're bad to show you the angry voice and you're like shit, like he means business.
This is when you're the first stoplight away from your house and you forgot something that's essential. You are on thin ice because we're gonna have to go back.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. But dads, they already have the ETA worked
Yeah,
into
no,
their brain.
they do.
So now you're adding 5-10 minutes to it. You're on thin ice, pal. You are on thin ice.
My number 1, guys, you're gonna all relate to this one. All right, what's the damage? When your dad gets the check or bill or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and I'm not just saying this like mom's gonna pay the bill. I was just this is just
Yeah,
dad
you're
saying.
good. You're good. Carry on.
Canceled!
This man has cancel protection on. There's
I'm
someone.
absolutely frightened of being canceled.
There's
guys.
someone in his ear with Bluetooth. They're like, Chris, that might
Jiminy
not be
Cricket's
right.
like, dude, you're done. Any career you want, you're done.
No, but Jiminy
You'll
Cricket.
be shoveling coal. Great. I'm canceled by the Coleman. Whatever the hell they're called. The Coleman. What are they called?
The miners.
Miners.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? They shovel coal.
Jiminy Cricket's in your ear going, Well, I guess the wife can't pay the bill. And you're like, wait, I didn't mean that.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. They're like, great. Now he's being prejudiced against the Coleman.
All right, what's the damage? That's a
What's
great
the
one.
damage?
Before looking into the bill.
Oh,
you know?
dude, and like he's kind of like hiding it from everyone, but like
Yeah.
also not.
Yeah, the thing's like $35.
Yeah.
It's brunch with you and him.
His first son's joking about how he's gonna pay, and he's like, "Yep, I'll believe it when I see it."
Or you're when you're like, I don't know, 8 and your siblings are no older than 12 and he looks at you guys, he's like, "You guys got this one?"
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that is a good line, dude. Okay, good parlay.
And it's like, what, dude? You're giving me you don't even give me an allowance.
Dude, side note: the most heated debates at these dinner tables is when you're like your bigger family, and like it's like who's gonna pay the check. They're like, "No, I'm gonna pay it." And they're dude, like fists are being flown. They're like, "You're a bitch,
Hand me the thing, Ralph. Hand me it. You got like one person's head to the
Jenny.
back.
Your husband's a bitch." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Someone's-
it's getting heated now at this point. They're ruining the night. Literally, the night's ruined.
Literally, it was a great night until they ruined it. Someone's
Yeah.
heading into the bathroom, like, oh, I gotta. Yeah. Right when they hear the bill, they see the bill come out, they're like, okay, so where's the nearest bathroom waiter? Yes.
Honey, you got it. All right,
Give me
damn,
it.
I was gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. No, we were just gonna split it. No, you're getting the whole thing, dude.
Great list, Chris.
It's always good. I'm
mean, that
excited
was
for yours
fire.
now.
Okay. Whew. So top 5 dad sayings. My number 1 is don't. my number 5, excuse.
Dude, what is going on? Number 5.
That might have been the worst voice crack of all time. I'm gonna start over. Down. Top 5 dad sayings. My number 5. Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh man.
I mean, the dude gives you
Oh.
$7.23.
Oh yeah.
You
dude.
seen the inflation rates?
And he feels like the man. He's like, yeah, that's my money. That's my money, bitch.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, damn. The movie ticket's $13. I guess I'll pay half off. then.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
I'll scrounge up money. Like, what are you saying? Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, dude, that's when like I feel like a lot of like older people say like
50
grandparents will be saying that. Your grandpa will be giving you like a quarter with like from like the 1970s. Like, don't now that's a collectible. Don't spend it all in one place.
What do you want me? Okay, you got a penny. What's going on?
What do you think I'm gonna? What am I collecting?
Yeah.
What year is this?
My number 4 is they don't make them like they used to.
Oh my God, that is a
Are you
great
kidding
one.
me?
I'm excited to see your number 1 if that's your 4.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Dude,
I mean, they'll talk
Oh my
about
God.
anything like this. You're talking about anything that breaks. They don't make them like they
they'll
used
be
to.
talking about like girls today. They don't make them like they used to. What? Make me a sandwich? Like, what is wrong with you guys?
Yeah,
That's-
who's in the manufacturing
make 'em like
facility
they
making
used
the
to.
girls?
That's awful.
Yeah, what?
What's there to make like they used to?
They don't make them. How were they?
Cars
How'd they-
back then, dude,
You seen the
3
evolution?
miles per gallon.
3!
Dude.
Have you seen the evolution of the supply chain? What do you mean they don't make them like they used to?
Make what like they used to?
Jesus Lord.
Women couldn't even wear high heels. Short skirts, they make them great now.
Katy Perry's singing a song about it now.
Daisy
Duke's
Dukes
bikinis on top.
I mean, make them like they used to, dude. We got it great. You're just envious.
Yeah, you're envious. Yeah. My third is, you guys working hard or hardly working?
Yeah, dads love that.
Okay. What? It's a Sunday.
They
I
think-
can't play basketball.
That's what I'm saying.
I got to be training for the
Like,
CYO chip.
Under my roof, you ain't working hard enough.
Yeah, right. Working hard, they're hardly working, and then it's just chuckling. And they don't need an
No,
answer,
dude, they love it. They just
They-
are trying to make themselves feel good.
which is great.
No, it's great. I'm
funny.
gonna do the same shit.
I'm gonna do the same exact thing.
I love it.
Were you guys working hard or hardly working?
Yeah. Honestly, now I kind of joke with my dad about saying that. Like,
Honestly.
he relaxes 1 hour out of the day, and I'm like, look at you, taking off for the day. I'm like writing the paper. I'm
Would
like,
you get the week off?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you? Take
Quick
off for the
sabbatical?
month? Did you get fired? He's like, yeah, no, I really did, son.
He's like,
End the scene.
what? Can't take an hour off. Can't put my feet up. The best is when dads. This is a subset. The best is when dads start talking about the things they own. They're like, can't put my feet up on the desk I bought because you're sitting in it playing Fortnite, Call of Duty,
Oh man.
putting your brain to mush.
You know what I used to do back in the day?
I would-
Kickball, tennis ball, baseball.
I would be in the fields. I'd be in Call of Duty.
That's another one. Dads, dude, like people, like old heads think like we didn't play outside as kids. Like they're like, yeah, technology's really limited you, dude. I rode my bike. I played kickball, whatever. I played tennis ball. We played the same shit you did.
I was playing
It's Instead
basketball
of
all
at
day.
nighttime though, you sitting and stare at You sitting and staring at a candle. I played some Fortnite, Dad.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Kill me.
You
know,
guys
hang
probably
me.
were bored as hell.
Yeah, right? You guys are going and like, you seen the movie Stand By Me, Dad? I know that was your time period.
Oh
What are
my
you going,
God.
seeing a dead kid on the tracks?
Seriously. No wonder that generation did so many drugs. What else did they do at night?
Christ. My number two is guilty as charged.
Ooh.
This is when, what a dad will say when he gets caught having his third beer at the family party. Guilty as
Dude,
charged.
that's a great one. They're like,
Guilty as charged.
oh, Jim, you're drinking today, huh?
5 o'clock, Jim. Somewhere. Since it's
Somewhere.
here.
We're in Kansas.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Jim. Guilty as charged. This is like they have their third brownie. Guilty as charged. You caught
Yeah.
me.
Dude, it applies to so many things.
It's like, please do not use, phrases that are preserved for the highest levels of court when you're having your third.
Leave it to the Supreme Court.
Please, you're not guilty as charged. No one charged you with anything.
Just drink the damn beer.
And my number one is when dads answer the phone and go, yellow,
Yellow.
yellow.
Dude, that is
It's just classic.
but like you hear it and like I'm like my spine is tingling from the cringe.
My dad doesn't actually say this that much, but I know a ton
No,
of,
but I know dads
ton
do.
of dads
Yeah, I
do.
agree. I don't think my dad does either.
Yellow.
Like yellow. What is that?
Yeah, what
Where
red,
did that start?
blue, green, indigo. What are we doing? And dad's answering the phone in general is funny because
Yeah.
it's either your dad, they see the caller ID, they see it's their boy, oh, yellow,
Yeah.
or they see it's a 1-800 number and they go, this better be something fucking good,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm gonna kill you if not.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, sir, your car."
my language.
Yeah, your car warranty is expired. He's like, "Great,
My car warranty,
honey,
burn the thing down.
where's the emergency fund?" Oh, I spent it on stilettos.
Great. Where is the money, Skylar? You gave it to Ted. Wait,
Oh
no,
my God,
you
dude.
gave it to.
If I get another phone call from a car warranty place, I'm gonna blow myself up because I'm sick of it.
Give it to the TikTok. Blow our TikTok.
My
up.
car warranty is not up. It's 10 years long.
I don't even have a car.
Yeah, and they're telling you your warranty's up.
They're telling me that my house is like, what do you do? So I love when dads get on the phone and they're like, what? And then immediately doing it. So I'll just hang up. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean?
just gonna end it here. And the best part is I'm like, okay, what can I do to extend the warranty? They're like, okay, you're gonna need to go to Best Buy and purchase 300 Visa gift cards in the amount of $10.
What?
What do you mean?
300 piece of gift cards. All right, I got them. Imagine
Now
someone
what? All right, now read me the code to each one, but make sure nobody else is in the room and don't tell anyone about this.
Have you
What?
have you seen the one dude who will take calls from
Yes, yes.
scammers and he'll be like, so I just put the discount code in here and
Is that
he'll
Ed
scam.
Bassmaster?
I don't know, but he
I think it
scams
is.
them. It's great. Yeah,
Dude,
so that's
so funny.
that's top 5 dad sayings. We hope you guys enjoyed.
I thought the second half of our podcast, the energy went through
Woo!
the roof. That was fun.
it happens like that. It fluctuates. But yeah, we're sorry to leave you guys on a high, but we also you're welcome.
Yeah.
So I think Chris, we're going to see Spirit Night this weekend, which should be fun.
Yeah, which should be funny.
Oh, my birthday's Monday.
Yeah, Steve's birthday, Chrissy's birthday was this week.
Christy's birthday was yesterday.
What else? Yeah, that's it. Spirit Night, guys. Preface. That's just like something we did in high school, where like you just like there's a blue white team, you dance, and it's. We were watching
Yeah.
videos today, and we were really cringing at
Oh,
them
it's
'cause
awful.
It's funny,
Terrible.
but I'm excited to watch it and me not be in it, so I can't make fun of myself.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we'll have a normal weekend per usual. We'll get our schoolwork done, and we'll keep chugging along and keep an eye out for the TikToks, the Instagram posts.
We're
Throw
on
it-
YouTube now.
We're on YouTube. Throw us a like.
Please, God, we need them, every single one.
Yeah, we'll end with that because that is the truth. Guys, take care. We will see you next week for the 30th episode.
Yep, and use that number to let us know what you think about the new layout, too.
Yes, please.
Because we're really trying here. If there's
All-
something you think we could tweak, we will.
All thoughts and comments are appreciated.
Yep,
Take care, guys.
take care.